So yeah,
Alright,
much
so
like
one more.
everyone else in the village, Lady Dahlia was actually supposed to be a robot of the Baron Reinhold's late former wife, Lady Violet. But because she was so similar in every way that it was just too much for him to bear, so he had to change it to Lady Dahlia instead.
It all makes sense now.
It does. As they say, the plot thickens and everything's starting to come together. Alrighty, one more puzzle. The last and final puzzle of the
And as
whole
for
main
the honor,
story.
and can I do this last one as the honors if you don't mind?
I'm sad to say, this last one... I mean, if you want to try, you can, but it's one of those where, like, you're gonna have to move some stuff around. Not a slider, but you'll see what I mean.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Do you suppose we need the top yet?
Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there.
I read that in the UK version the puzzles are different compared to the US version and the
Yes.
Japan version. And
Yes, you are right. In the UK version, in terms of Curious Village itself, lots of puzzles in Curious Village are actually real quite different than in the US version. One example, Justin, you remember that additional clock we had in the beginning where it was like, how many numbers will it display? You know, 3 or more of the same numbers in a row and such. Well, there is in the UK they changed it from a digital clock to an analog clock. So in that puzzle, they ask you how many times would both hands of a clock would meet in the course of one day.
and I also read that they changed the order of some of them.
Some of the puzzles, yeah, a little bit. Well, it all just depends on who's playing it and how they're going with the puzzles. But the biggest change in the U.S. In both versions of Professor Layton series is Luke's voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you were to take a listen and see, while Luke's voice is okay for the U.S., the UK voice is okay for the U.S. The UK did not like his original voice in the U.S. because they felt like it didn't sound authentic enough. So they basically got a new voice actor to give him a more proper Cockney British accent that young boys have in London.
Interesting. Cockney accent. That's the accent Stepney had in Stepney Gets Lost.
Yeah.
I remember.
Anyway,
thank you,
you
sir.
want to try this
John,
one, Justin? This one is this one's a pin puzzle. This one, I hate this one. I'm gonna be honest. I hate this puzzle. This was one of them where I had to practice a lot. So basically, what they want you to do is that you have to make 7 squares out of the whole board, and they have to be in any size and such, and you can only use each pin once. So
I'll let you to solve it. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Yeah. So basically, yeah, and you can make them in any color you want. It doesn't have to be a specific color. You can make them in any color you want. So basically this is the only normal square right here. The rest of them, they have to be tilted in a certain angle, and they have to be in different sizes. Yeah, I hated this puzzle a lot when I first played this because, it was such really a cluster and a mess that, I didn't know, where am I supposed to put, where am I supposed to put the pins at. So I just basically, this is one of the few puzzles where I just basically looked up the answer to. But basically, this is what it's supposed to look like.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Alrighty. Tracking all those silver squares was pretty fun, wasn't it? Go fuck yourself.
Chill down, man. Chill out.
No, literally. You have no idea how much I hated this puzzle when I first played this. I still hate this one. Anyway, go ahead.
You still think it's bullshit?
I still think it's bullshit, honestly.
Anyway, now we're free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd. Half this tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside of it.
Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps this is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone.
But why would but why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing. Oh shit, Sherlock.
Did you ever consider that this tower must have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple.
Gosh, that makes perfect sense. Maybe that's why the tower looks so scary on the outside.
And yep, you've completed every puzzle in the game. Well, every puzzle in terms of the main story. There are actually 15 more puzzles in the bonus section after this game. But again, we're not going to go through with it. So if you want to see the puzzles and try to solve them yourself, look at my walkthrough on this game.
All right. This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzle set up for us, so we're free. And he goes upstairs running.
Oh my God! Is it endless stairway? Is it endless? Luke, is it endless stair? Is it endless stairway? We won't actually reach up the top until we have 70 stars.
Super Mario 64.
God damn it, Professor!
Shut the fuck up, Professor! God damn it, Professor! We're not playing Super Mario 64.
We are now.
Speaking of which, where's my Nintendo 64? I thought I had it on my bag.
I got rid of it.
What?
You didn't need it. We didn't think that we would actually get a television for the inn, Luke. What are the odds that we actually get a television for the inn? Why would you need the N64? You have your Switch.
Well, right. Anyway, so if we climb this spiral staircase, maybe
we'll reach the top of the floor. I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. There is a hint coin for us. And if we reach the top...
Oh my gosh!
There it is. We made it. Our view was obstructed from the ground, but who would have expected a charming cottage like this here?
Look! The lights are on, Professor!
It would appear that someone is living here. And Chapter 9 is completed, so let's go ahead and finish up the whole game.
You and your game will be really useful. Let's give a hearty thank you to the friendliest,
So our total
Professor.
Our total playtime so far has been about
3 hours?
Yeah, 10 hours and 30 minutes.
No, I mean on the stream itself. 3 hours or 2?
We're actually the stream itself has been 2 hours and 30 minutes,
hours and
almost
30
3
minutes.
hours actually. And we didn't get every single hint coin, but the total number of hint coins you could get throughout the whole game is 200.
So we're not that close.
Yeah, I mean we're not that close, and we've already used all the hint coins anyway, so we wouldn't be able to get to 200 anyway. But yeah, just letting people know like how many hint coins you can get without using them. Anyway, all right, so let's see what was in this. What this golden apple really is.
What kind of person would live in such a place like this? Unbelievable! Just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth gazillions.
This must be the top of the floor that Bruno spoke of.
So we might be standing in the same room as the golden apple at this very moment.
I've been waiting for you two.
Oh?
It's you!
It's you!
It's?
Ah! What's this? What's going on here?
My boy, what you see here is the golden apple herself.
What?
Yep.
You? Okay, I'm done.
No,
This is not
wait,
the
come
golden
back,
apple.
come back.
This is not
Come
the
back.
golden apple. This is not the golden apple. That's just a person dressed up as her.
Come
I'm just
back.
kidding. I'm just.
I know you
Okay.
can't, but come back. There's
I'm
a
only kidding,
reasonable
don't worry.
explanation for this. Come back.
No, don't worry. I was only joking.
I know,
wasn't
I
gonna go anywhere.
Did you read this one?
The golden apple?
Okay.
Professor, you knew about this?
I had an inkling. Don't you see how genius it is, though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter. And he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so. Do you want to be Flora, Justin? Alright, I'll be Flora. Yes.
Go ahead, be Flora, because I have a little bit of, I'm a little bit, shaking.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. My name is Flora. I've been waiting here in the tower for so long.
What? Were you locked up in here the whole time?
Oh no, but before Papa passed, he told me that I should wait here until someone from St. Bastir came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust with my life. Luke?
Oh. So that's why you kept watching above. So that's why you kept watching us move from town to town. What was that?
What's going on? Hmm? Oh!
It's okay, guys. I played Sonic before. I know how to deal with this guy. Ah, shit. 3 wrecking balls. Never mind. You guys are on your own.
Ready or not?
Huh? Follow me. Come now.
The cutscenes should make up for a really good movie.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because, like I said, later on, this series would get a movie eventually.
Yes. Where there's a Queen song on it, according to what I've read.
Yep, and I'm actually planning on watching it as soon as I get done with the 4th Layton game.
Alright.
Alright.
If you want to invite me over, I'm up for it, because I want to see where that Queen song is.
Alrighty, I'll let you know. Follow me. We must evacuate this tower immediately.
What now?
We run, of course. I mean, yeah, I won't lie. Like, these cutscenes are really good. Like, really good animation here too.
What
Go
the?
ahead without us. I have an idea.
But what?
Well, fine. Go on.
What?
It's all right, dear. This way.
And here's one of the things that Professor Layton is famous known for: being badass. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What do we do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora. I love this part. And here comes Layton's theme. Best theme ever.
Yes. Hmm?
Yep. Again, he's perfect at being badass.
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky! No! isn't over yet, Layton. Just you wait. One day, I will have my revenge on you! Hold tight.
And thus, the tower's no more. Don't worry though, Bruno's alive. He made it out okay.
True.
Yeah, Layton's also known for having really such sweet endings too. Just wait till we get to just wait till we get to the second and third game. They have such really good bittersweet endings there.
Thank goodness you're right, Professor. Oh, thank goodness. Don Paolo's flying contraption was something else. I really thought you were done for back then.
Yes, it was all quite dodgy, but he also provided us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Rhinehole Manor?
The one that spoke Claudia? Claudia?
Yeah,
so
that's
that
Claudia.
must have been that must have been the noise.
You've put it together. The racket was likely Don Paulo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we now know the approximate time of Don Paulo's entrance to Saint Mystere.
That makes perfect sense. It figures that then that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paolo's entrance. So if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and the others were chasing never existed in the first place.
No, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within this town. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look.
You mean Flora knows where that treasure is hidden?
I'm sorry, but I don't know about a treasure or anything like that. Let's head back to Rhinehole Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there. So yeah, that loud explosion that Justin and I heard at the beginning, that was when Don Paulo crash landed over here into Saint Mystere in hopes of finding the golden apple for himself.